It's coming. You've been very patient with me. What the heck? That's not quite what we're looking for. Funny. We did not want that.
Bill walks in saying, girl, I could sleep for hours. Says it feels like grandma's house. Cozy superpowers. Gray man asks how he smells it. Cat says with smell-o-vision. Members get it.
Hi, good morning, Megan.
John goes in asking, how do I make her my hot wife? Says he met a hot.
There we go. Right there is what I want.
Hours ago already planning life. Cat nap, boy, that's fast, but love is love. Made a voice that goes 5 hours, that's enough. Cat&Jack tearing up cat's favorite shirt. Cat snatches it back like sir, stop being.
Good morning, Paul. Paul, you've changed your profile photo, haven't you? Oh my gosh, so cute. I love the eggs. Okay, so yes, you did change your profile photo. All right. I'm having a hard time this morning. Not a hard time, just it's kind of hilarious what's going wrong. I didn't break it. It's just being a pain. My whatchamacallit here. This thing. Tripod, yes. Words elude me today. Jack is waiting so patiently for me to feed him because he's such a good boy. Oh my gosh, how did I get so lucky, Jack? How did I get so lucky? You don't know? But I should hurry up and feed you? Okay, let's do it. Okay. Are you ready? There you go. I love you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Such a good boy. Are you hungry? Mwah. All right, go eat. And we'll figure out what we're doing over here. Everything's a huge question. All right. We're just going to do it again. There we are. Bailey Smith says, poor Jack. I know. Poor thing. He's so mistreated. Baby, I'm sorry. Guilt by scream. I'm a dog. Looking at Cat. Jack's eyes out like he's in pain. Eyes and always can get laughs. I remember those way back, but I can't wear them now. Face the fact, but that's very sad. There it is. That's what I am looking for. Oh Lord. Hi Anthony. Good morning. We should fix our tripod. I'm just enjoying my coffee. Oh, no, we have something else to fix first. This is just terrible, terrible. Thank you, sweetie. I'm not that.
Welcome to the plot twist. And I'm loving on Jack, giving kisses, being wholesome. And he stops me, leans in, and sets my hand like. So I tell him, yes, Jack.
That's you, you stink.
I'm offended. Next scene, Jack tells me to do something. While I'm successfully doing nothing. So I start hanging along. Like the responsible adult I pretend to be. I walk into my closet and I'm like,
Don't look.
yeah, my house might look organized, but all the chaos, baby, it lies in the closet. So I felt like if I clean this closet, to clean out my emotional baggage too. So waiting on a miracle.
Girl, you got to get your stuff together over here.
Because you're a sinner. Little Debbie got I lose it, SpongeBob clothes, bubbles in approval, chaos, 100, then we get the
All right, girl. Back up there. Just fancy little. Yes. Okay. All right. Phew. Carl Shell, hello. Hi, Emily. Good morning. Anthony says, I'm good, just about to make a cup of coffee. Cheers. Debbie. Debbie likes girls. Trump, does he really? How do you have that inside information? I'd like to know. It's fascinating. Well, I was successfully taking nothing. Anthony, ew. Ew. That's messy over here. Y'all drink whatever you want. I'm just gonna sit over here, sip my coffee. And remember, everything you say can and will be used against you in a song at some point. Okay, so I didn't get up till 2:40. Nope, 2:15. Half an hour late. Carl says we had a good live stream yesterday with all my new moderators. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Carl. Yay. Bailey says, what happened to the Debbie girl? You know what? That's the question. The question of March. What has happened to little Debbie? And I wanted to say, if you are out there in the wild world of people and stores and all that stuff, and you happen to find Big Deborah out there in the wild, take a picture, send it to me on my community page, and I will put you in for a drawing at the end of the month. I see you, Paul. But we do have something here in the meantime. part of it. I don't know how this clue is going to work itself into the whole where is little Debbie, but I know where her boots are. What the dealio, Big Deborah? I know. Anthony says, long story, Bailey. It's a sad story. She was supposed to come visit. Carl says, what's a community page? Carl, you know, it's that page where you post stuff. And your friends can post stuff too. Jack! Oh my goodness, what's wrong with you? Stop! You're being very funny this morning. Wassa, how are you? Hello, Carl. All right, why does this keep... Oh. Jack, what did we do to this thing? I feel like we're missing a piece. You know, if once you drop a tripod, it's never the same. You might as well just go buy a new one. How is that supposed to work? How is that ever in the world supposed to work? Jack, did you break this? Mm-hmm. I've been dropped before. I'm fine. You know, Jack, stay out of that. You'd be surprised how many babies were dropped. What's OMG, Paul? I don't believe I've ever dropped a baby, but I know it's happened. Hi, Bubba. You feeling pretty good? Oh, no. So Mia's bedroom door is shut. And Jack can't get in there, and he doesn't know what's going on. Well, he knows, kind of, sort of, probably, that we're having company come. So he's just like, what's up? What's going on around here? Covering up the bits. Shoot, come on, tripod. Be kind to me. Oh, Jackie Poo, are you feeling all right? I'm feeling really good. Wassa says it's time to eat the gummies for tonight. Do you use them to go to sleep? You know, that's always so counterintuitive to me, because I've never used it medicinally, just always recreationally. Oh, Jack, come back. Carl said we'd a chat about King Carl yesterday. Oh my goodness, why, Carl? I'm Team Carl. Where did my dog go? Where did my phone go? The other phone. The one I'm not using right now. Cute cat. Jack, do you know where my phone is, buddy? No. Oh, I see. I see you. You're right here. I'm gonna have to use some duct tape to fix. What? Oh, What? What's up? You feel good? All right, here. Wassa says yes, it helps keep pain from waking you without the need for Tylenol and aspirin. Hello, Jack. Sean, how are you? No, I'm not. I'm not, Sean. I told you. I told you what I would do to do that, what it took for me to do that for you. That's like a huge sacrifice on my part, putting shoes or socks on my feet. Oh, it's the worst. I'd rather go barefoot. Matt Torrance, hello. Jack, my father passed away on February 14th. He was 91. Oh, Matt, I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow, what a long life he's lived. All right, I know this isn't really fixed, but we're going to try it anyways. I think that's the problem. It's never... Oh, shoot, that didn't work, did it? It did not work, and now you might fall. Shoot, cat. Where did you go? There it is. So what, duct tape it is? Is that what we're doing now? Year round says that dog is so cute. Jack says thank you. Oh, Sean, I love you too. Laza says, what was that? 1,000 super chat? That happened. I missed it. Do you give Jack lots of kisses? No. I don't know if you've noticed what Jack likes to do. A lot. I am not kissing that. He might demonstrate for you right now since you said something, actually. Yeah, I think I can do this with duct tape. But if I'm careful for the rest of the day, I'll be okay. Nope. Dang it. This is so stupid. Wassa says, Matt, wow. I'm sorry to hear that, but 91, that's about 20 years past the record in my family. And 30 years past the average. No way. I don't think that's true. It's not past, no. That's not true, Wassa. If you think about 30 years past the average at 91, that means you're saying that 61, unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Boy, I got up in arms with that one. Wherefore art thou, Bay? Says, hi, hello. Carl says, what's 1K? It's, wherefore art thou, Bay? Says, getting ready for work already. Are you? Wassa said I had one of those monkeys growing up. Did you? I thought it was a dog toy. Oh, 1K is 1,000, correct. Oh, you were asking me. No, I don't know. Me getting ready for work? No, I'm pretending to get ready for work because it's going to happen soon. Wherefore art thou, Bay? Says, I haven't slept yet. I'm an insomniac. You know, insomniacs are my best friends. There's a method to my madness going live at this time. Do you remember? Does anybody out there, I'm trying to think, Paul might remember how at a certain time at night, there was nothing on TV. You had like, what did they play? The Star Spangled Banner or God Bless America or something with the flag, and then it was broadcast out. There was nothing to watch. Jack, stop. That's why I don't kiss Jack. Rude. He's so rude. Here, I'm going to try not to drop you while I go get some duct tape. Should try to fix this laptop because duct tape fixes everything, y'all. I don't know if you realize it, but it really, really does. It's a girl's best friend. Okay, so So, okay, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, okay? My daughter's on her way up here. Yeah, they'll be getting in the car pretty soon. And so I'm going to be meeting her new boyfriend for the first time. And I'm going to practice my southern accent just in case she starts listening when they're driving. Wherefore art thou, Bay says. I like your stripper mark mushroom. Thank you. Thank you. You should have missed it. Yesterday she was, well, she's found clothes today. Thanks to Mr. Possessive. Paul says the mushroom's cracking me up. You know? Yeah, me too. Wassa says, I remember all transmissions ending. Yes, maybe an image of a burning log if you were lucky. I just remember the flag in the sky. Carl says, you think you're funny. I do think I'm funny. Yes, which is really great, Carl, because as long as I'm keeping myself entertained, that's all that matters. I don't have to rely on anybody else to do it for me. RD says, can't see you. That's me right there. I'm practicing for my next job. What do you think? Sora says, that's always fun. Well, I'm good. How are you? Well, have you always had a picture? Or did you just add the picture? Oh, you look so cute. I can only see a little tiny picture on my TV, but hello. I'm just gonna muck this up. I can tell you right now. Wherefore art thou base says the random add-ons, LOL. Wassa says, oh, that's right. It was a flag. A burning log is all you get on Christmas. I don't remember Christmas. Bailey Smith says, that's Miss Mushroom. Dre. Jamora? Jamora. Jamora? Okay. Party time, I see it is for somebody. Colossuses are worse. It was an annoying tone. Yeah, I think that was the very end, was the annoying tone. You are correct. I don't know. She does not have a stage name yet. This is all brand new to her. My daughter, though, we had a conversation about this. I'll tell you what she said to me. I said, I sent her a picture and I said, I just want to explain in advance. She says, Mr. Fun Guy went from forest floor to yes queen in 0.2 seconds. And let the record show Mr. Fun Guy has no feet and therefore no need for boots. And I said, whatever, they're her go-go boots. You're down for this party, girl? Yay. Carl says, I'm fed up with certain people. I know you are, Carl. You know, that's what, I'm just going to really rub it in this morning. Carl, that's what A Course in Miracles is all about. You might be fed up with me, but I've not done anything to you. So that's just one of those little irritations that you've got to say, this is just not real. None of this is happening. And forgive it. It's all going to be okay, Carl, I promise. Look, Miss Shroom over there. I've been calling her Miss Shroom. I don't have anything better yet. Those boots aren't made for walking, they are for dancing. That's right. All right, I don't know what I'm doing with this stupid thing. So the first thing that happened this morning is Miss Shroom fell down. She fell down off her little pole over there. That's what she needs, is a pole. And then my tripod broke. And it was all at the time I was supposed to come on. So instead of getting upset, I was just laughing. I was like, this figures. Okay. Jackie Poo. Raul says, so what do you feel like having? Do you want me to cook for you? Oh, how about an omelet? I have lots of eggs. Ooh, that was a lot extra. It made me sweat a little. Carl says, I told you yesterday there's no such thing as a course. Carl! Carl! Wrong. You know, I did some extra work just for you, Carl, yesterday. Because I was like, I wonder, I don't know any Irish A Course in Miracles teachers. Guess what? I do now, Carl. Just for you. Come on. Duct tape, work for me. Oh, Raul says, as soon as I get off from the hospital, you got it. You're awesome. Oh. Carl, where is it? Let me see. I want you to meet my new friend, Carl. He should just pop up because he's been popping up ever since I subscribed to him. I don't know if anybody has seen Zed put out a post. He's made it to a space and the cats are good. The cats are good and Zed looks good. A little bit I could see of his arm, Carl, I'm trying to find my proof that there is a Course in Miracles in Ireland. Did anybody catch up with, oh, there he is. Did anybody catch up with Bridget last night? I'm wondering if she won. I'm hoping she won. This is for my friend Carl.
Hi everyone, welcome to another Zoom meeting. And if you're listening, watching, welcome to another podcast episode. If you want
What?
to
He's Irish. What, Carl?
Getting involved in
You're welcome.
meetings,
I just wanted you to know you are not alone, Carl. Even in Ireland, they have A Course in Miracles. You're welcome. Sorry, it was really loud. Raul says, what time is it back here? It is 3:25 a.m. Curtis, is the dog talking? Not at the moment. Desmond's show off royals. Move off, dog. Aw. Curtis says, girl. Yes. Paul says that Miss Shroom is light on her feet. Well, I argued with her and said she does have feet. Thank you very much. Carl says he's getting arrested today. Oh my gosh, Carl, you cracked me. I love you so much, Carl. Thank you for making me laugh. I love you so, so much. Thank you for mashing the thumbs up, Frenchie. Raul, what am I doing? I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm practicing getting up to go to work. Because even though I am not going to work right at the moment, other than this, I will be going back to work very soon. Maybe 10 days. I'm afraid to look. Curtis says, Alexa. Alexa. No, we don't have Alexa. Wassa says, who's getting arrested? Someone who bugged Carl? Why are you exploiting your dog? He obviously wants to sleep and you just keep, you're just talking, keeping him up. You think me talking keeps this dog up? You have not been around long enough. Hobby. But you're welcome to hang out and find out. Become a friend. Don't be a foe. AV Clip says, LOL, the dog is not bothered. Not a bit. Curtis says, so why are you hiding? Because I'm exploiting my dog, not myself. Duh. AV Clip says dog is chilling. Yes. He just ate, so he's feeling pretty good. Side eye is true. Jack is famous for his side eye. You got it. Carl says, you don't love me. You were in Yogi's stream yesterday, not mine. I was. But, Carl, I can love you both, first off. And second off, you did not have a time. I did my best. I had a lot of things come up yesterday. I told you my daughter's on her way. So sometimes life gets in the way, Carl, and I'm sorry. I know how important it is to you that people show up. Raul says, oh, that's awesome. Well, enjoy your last days off. I would be sleeping till 10 a.m. if I was on my vacation, which I'm going to Brazil this year. Oh my gosh, how wonderful for you. I love that. Are you from Brazil or not? Do you have any ties to Brazil? Curtis, it was a ghost. You are just really, really, really on it this morning, aren't you? Days off says he's like, please take me out of here. Is that what you're like, Jack? Aw. He's like, Mom, come go back to bed. Let's go back to sleep. Crimson, you have a very pretty dog there. Thank you, Crimson Lion. Raul says, no, my mother is Native American and my father is Mexican. Okay. Wow. I love that vacation for you. That's exciting. And warm. I love warm. Good morning, Lady Sky. What's all the noise, Jack? Oh, you know what it is? He sees himself on the TV. I don't always have him myself up there. That's what he's doing. Here, we'll just take the TV away from him. Oh, he was just watching himself. I just can't see the chat when I do that. But we'll fix it. We will fix it. Hi, there you go. It's all gone. All gone, look. All gone. No more Jack on TV. Is that better? Oh, I'll get back there eventually. Eventually I will. Here we go. Right there. We're gonna... No, stop. I'm having issues again. I need some tissue for my issues. Okay. Ghost. Ghost for sure. Okay. Let's move you up here. Move you over here. There we go. I am really good, Lady Sky. How are you? Paul says, how does the dancer feel about mushrooms on people? She says, how do you feel about... Oh, I just don't know what to say. She says she says somebody has to make a sacrifice. Carl says, I'm sending Tennessee a month of rain today. You know, I think you might be, Carl. We're supposed to get rain. All my sunshine, like 3 days of sunshine, gone. I have one day of partly cloudy, and the rest is all rain. So, Carl, I would be surprised if you said, Cat, I'm sending you sunshine today. I would be shocked. So, you sending me rain is right about what I would expect. Oh, what's wrong with my tripod? It's making me upset. Okay. Just settle down, Cat. You'll get it figured out in a second. If anybody is friends with our Flora, she is live right now. What got held? What got held? Oh, so anyway, so the company, when I figure it's about time that they might get in a car, I'm going to start talking in my southern accent. Here we go. You need a good sweat out for the cold. Aw, I don't have a cold though. I know I'm snotty, but it's allergies. And I just got my medicine yesterday and it went down nicely. So far, so good. I'm almost done making my fermented sandwich. Oh no, what kind of fermented sandwich is this? Lady Sky, I saw where it said Cat&Jack game, but I don't know what that means. Hey, have a good rest of your day at work, Raul. Who? I don't know. Curtis says miss. Jeff King says, Cat, I'm sending you sunshine and love. Here, you have a great day. Thank you so much, Jeff. Oh my gosh, that was awesome of you. Carl says Chicago, New York, and where Tori are the only ones getting sunshine. Carl, I'm going to go blow my nose. That's all I can say is I'm going to blow my nose to that one. Do you want to know why Jack just opened his eyes like he did? Because I was cracking up at the size of that booger. Curtis says drink some hot tea. I'm drinking hot coffee, but I do drink hot tea later on. The shot does it for me. I just got it. It usually takes a couple weeks to a couple months, but I'll be getting better every day. Wassa says, can you send some of that rain here to Oregon, please, Carl? Please, Carl. No, you're getting sunshine. What do you want? No, you're getting sunshine. You forget it. I'll tell you what you want. Carl, hey, Carl, are you going to work today? I am just trying to find something. Something Rosie-esque. It might be a little too much this early. Let's be more courteous. There we go. I'm still looking for that $1,000 super chat that I missed. Wouldn't that be some crap if I came back later and there actually was one? Oh, what? I would buy so many groceries. So did you make it out yesterday, Paul? And what's your weather doing? My daughter is heading there after. No, she said they'll head there tomorrow night. Nope, Thursday night. Yeah, tomorrow night is Thursday night, right? I'm so confused. Wassa says that was for putting the boots on. He was offering. Oh man, and I missed it. Kita B, hello, my friend. I am here, late but here. You're never late. You're always on time. Always right on time. Paul says no. The freezing rain yesterday, possibly going this morning. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. No freezing rain. No frozen anything. Kita says, oh my God, you covered the goodies. I did. I have a really hilarious story too about that, but I'm going to save it. Carl, that's not true. Gosh, Carl. Oh crap. Stupid phone. Alright, I have to fix something real quick. Dang it. Boy, it has just been a morning, let me tell you. Let's delete this one. Okay. Oh, whatever, man, cat. I think there's a lesson here about plans and about best laid plans. What message has been held for review? What happened here? Oh my gosh. Kita B says, hello, Jack. And how are you, Cat? I'm good. Amanda, how are you? Amanda, did I see you? Were you over at Patty's? Is it Patty? You were somewhere. I saw you. Where did I see you yesterday? Carl says goodbye. Goodbye, Carl. Have a good day, my friend. And I love you. I tease, but I love you, Carl. And I really am sorry I did not get to you yesterday, but it was a day. And today will be the same. I'm going to be running around like crazy, getting everything ready. Amanda, where was I at? Whose live stream was I at that I thought I saw you? It was a very big live stream, though, I think. Kita says, ready for what? Oh, just like ready for... I don't remember. Oh, just getting ready for the day. Just like I tried to get myself set up and things just kept falling apart, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of hilarious how it's been happening. Ooh, the new puppy. Amanda says, I don't know, Cat, and wow. It's going to drive me crazy all morning. Carl says, you don't love me. A-Frame, Diana, and Tina. I want to call her Tiny. Tina does. Carl, I do love you. But I am going to disappoint you because I am only human. And sometimes I can be quite selfish. And for that, I'm sorry. But I do love you. Hi, Rosie. How are you? So sometimes it just happens. So I'm just going to bathe in some sunshine. Rosie comes in, and Rosie's like, Norm, everybody knows her name and is happy to see her when she comes in. She says, I'm all right. And you? Yeah, we're doing good. Despite things just falling apart on me, we're doing pretty darn good. Rosie says, what is the mushroom? That's mushroom. That's it. I cannot believe I did that. Oh, man. Just, oh, man. Yeah, how did I break this, do you think, buddy? I did the same thing, Wasa. I asked her the same thing. She says, or he says, is it pronounced Rosie or Royce? I feel like everyone so far has said it incorrectly, but maybe it's me. Rosie. Amanda says Jack is enjoying his sleep. Good baby. Aw. Yes, he got up and ate and went potty, and he saw himself on TV and said, I'm going back to sleep. Paul is sending love for whoever needs it. Thank you, Paul. Rosie says no. First one was Carl says more Pepsi down the drain. Oh no, Carl. Well, you're just feeding the monster. The more you buy, they don't care that you're putting it down the drain. They're like, yeah, just buy more. We don't care. Kita says, did Jack scare the coyotes tonight? He did not. We didn't hear him. Oh, Rosie says, I love you, Jack. Jack. He's got the weird whites of the eyes showing. Wassa says, okay, cool. The mushroom legs look like yogi cats. Oh, yeah. Funny. Why are you broken? Don't be broken. Maybe I had it on wrong. Is that possible? Nope. Dang it! Dang it! That's all I can say this morning is dang it. Lee, Angel Eyes, good morning. It is. That's one sleeping dog. You are correct. Rosie says, hi, Lee. Wassa says, come to think of it, if you take the hat off, the entire thing looks a bit like Yogi. It doesn't have a hat. You can't take the hat off of a mushroom. It looks like who, what? We're not even talking about Yogi. How dare you? How dare you? That's me trying to fix something. I need Raul to come over and fix my tripod instead of breakfast. Then we'll just get coffee and donuts. That's probably the 10th time I dropped it this morning. Wassa says, what? Now you're going to think of Yogi every time you see it. That's good, right? I'm not, because I don't agree. Do I need a new tripod? I just need to figure out why the screw doesn't fit in there anymore. Rosie says, rest in peace, Deborah. She's been betrayed for a mushroom hat. Oh, that looks like it was at a club. Well, that's what Miss Room is working on. She's a go-go dancer. But yes, let's go back to poor Deborah. Let's talk about this. Where is Magic Dragon? Because he is our number one suspect in the where in the world is Deborah? Very odd that he's disappeared. And he left us a clue too. He said, well, while he never admitted she ever made it to him, he did say she didn't make the brownies. I don't see Yogi either. Thank you, Kita. Poor Yogi. Melissa says that thing is borderline obscene. That's just your mind, okay? Paul says, I'm okay, Rosie. I really hope you are okay. How can an innocent mushroom be obscene? I just don't understand. Listen, I'm very creative that way. It just doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm missing a piece to the tripod because it's just not fitting together like it used to. Wes, this is my mind is a lot more than borderline obscene. It's fully within the borders. It's the capital. Kiva says the mushroom is decent now. That's right. Yesterday was a different story. Paul says, I'm trying, Rosie. Rosie says, you took her boots. She's going to be mad at you, Cat. Well, she left them. I didn't take them. I didn't make her. She left fully on her own accord, off to party with the boys, and disappears. Argan says, Taco, good morning. Rosie said, I know who she's talking to. She said, you can chat in my post if you ever need to. All right, let's look at this a little differently. Up and down. Oops, ouch. This is the up and down, that's the up and down. Then it's like it needs something else. What does it need? Huh. Can't figure out how to use duct tape to fix this one either. Harkin says, greetings. I appreciate the hospitality. Maybe your tripod, the flat screw, needs to be loosened. Rosie says, you took her somewhere. We need an interview with everyone. I'm telling you, Magic Dragon, she left here on her way to Magic Dragon. He's our first suspect. Argan says, such a pretty dog. Looks like he or she's about ready for bed. Oh, he's always ready for bed. Yeah, it's a he. That's Jack. Paul says, shoeless Deborah roaming the countryside. Melissa says, a brass pole. Maybe what's missing. I did mention a pole, yes. She might disappear before it depends. She might not be here in 2 days. I don't want to invest too much. Though there is a pole downstairs we could use. Rosie says, Jack, where your mama put Debbie? Say woof if she has done anything to her. I am not. Why are you? Oh my gosh, Rosie. Big Deborah has free will. She can do whatever the heck she wants. If she goes out and gets herself in trouble, all I can do is ask people to send pictures if they see her out there in the great big old world. Oh, I got it on, but I forgot the piece. Oh, damn it. That wasn't helpful. I think the duct tape helps. Let's see. Who might feel exposed with no brassiere? Debbie? She's got a bra on. You may not know it, but she does. All right, let's try. I can already tell you it's not going to work. This is frustrating. Man, whatever. Maybe if I'm really careful. Dang it. I wonder if I could just send them a letter and ask them to send me the piece, whatever the heck it is I'm missing. Giant mushroom has a Speedo. There's Magic Dragon. There's the one who needs to be talked to right there. Rosie says, in that case, Cat has nothing to do with Deborah being missing unless Jack is covering for Cat. I mean, this is his mama. LOL. Yes, where is Deborah, Magic? Magic says, Debbie is making brownies for me in the kitchen. She is tired. I made her do yard work yesterday. Well, we need proof of life, sir. Kita B says, you can. They will send you a new one. So I just tell them, I probably have to send them a picture because I don't know what it's called. I don't know why it doesn't work. I'm just a girl. It doesn't make sense to me. It's just cheaply made, I guess. Thanks for that, Kita. I think a lot of times a lot of companies will if you spend time just reaching out to them. Rosie says, Magic, put your hands up. You're under arrest. You kidnapped her. And she certainly didn't go there to do work. I thought she was going to be your guest. What's up with that? Oh, man, Cat. Hang on. Okay. I just turned around and I was looking at my TV. I was actually going to bring you up on the TV, and I saw this. I was like, yep. This is what's actually happening while you sleep. 80% of the bed goes to your dog, and you are in a 20% little corner. Absolutely true. Oops. That might have been it for the tripod. It said, that's it, Cat. You pushed your luck. She drank all your booze. You think they'd send a whole new tripod? I don't know. This is some Chinese people that Walmart deals with. I can try it though. All right, Jack, you're coming back up here. Oh, goodness. Kita says, when my parents' Yorkie spends the night, they sleep on my head and feet. Oh, I think my little Chihuahua used to sleep by my head too. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was supposed to put you guys on the TV. I get distracted so easily. Kita says, I can't move, and they hear a noise and they protect me. Oh, it's very sweet. Wasa, what's today? It's Wednesday. Wasa Wednesday. That's right. All right, there. Sure, I'm sorry there, Megan. I hope she finds us. Keita says, is Jack really sleeping? I do believe so. He says, well, now I'm not. He was. Magic Dragon says, I can't seem to move. I've got 100-pound Scooby-Doo sleeping on me. Does he really weigh 100 pounds? Jack tries to sleep on me. He's very angular, like he's got elbows, and yeah, they hurt. Everything is an elbow on Jack. So we usually end up spooning or end up sleeping butt to butt somehow. It's really interesting. What's a Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo is Magic Dragon's dog. A brown lab. Reminds me of my Kona. Or is it black? I can't quite remember Magic Dragon. Scooby is my pup. Keita says, yeah, Jack has long feet too and legs. It's a chocolate lab. That's what I thought at first. And I was like, oh gosh, sometimes I misspeak. Sometimes I'm so sure I know the answer, and then I'm like, oh no, you were so wrong. Oh, poor Megan. It's Wednesday. Keita says the big dogs always think they are little. And it's the opposite. Little dogs always think they're so much bigger. I can see that, yes. Magic Dragon says, I do that when I am taking tests. LOL. Last one didn't do very well. Rosie sending some love. Rosie will be right back. Okay, Rosie. I'm kind of disappointed I messed up this morning. I messed up something else too. And I worked hard on it last night. Dang it. me now. Can I do this? Magic Dragon says Jack looks like he is a healthy weight. He is. He's 70 pounds, which is a good size for an Irish setter anyways. Even though in person it's hard to look at him. He looks very skinny, but it's just his breed is supposed to be that way. Hey, thank you for 34 likes. Wow. Oh. Argan says most radio operators, an incredibly important job, during World War I were women. This is because their voices would calm soldiers. Wow. Says you have a very soothing voice that elicits relaxation. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I never even thought about that being the reason. Kita says we had a mastiff. They are huge. They are. We had a mastiff too. Not a bull mastiff, just a regular mastiff. And oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Kita. Good morning, Miguel. Kita, our mastiff, my mom used to run a daycare, and the mastiff used to like to knock little kids over and just stand above them. He wouldn't hurt them, except for maybe knocking them down, but he just wanted to stand over them. It was the funniest thing. The drooling, yes. I think all dogs, though, even Jack, he doesn't, Jack does drool. He sure does. Kita says he thought he was small. I don't know if he was just trying to say, I'm the boss of you. It was really interesting. It was scary. If you did not know the dog, it would be scary. There we go. I fixed it. Yay. Oh, it makes me so happy. I fixed it. There we go. But they slim. Paul says I had a huge dog as a kid. What kind of dog was it? A Great Pyrenees. I've been around a lot of them. Living in Tennessee, they're used a lot for the for sheep. I guess other animals too. I just know of sheep. And I love them, but I've never been allowed to be friends with them because they were always working dogs. Slime, Kita B, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. This is a little too much, probably. Let's find something different, cat. There we go. Q says mine was Brazil, Silverbo. Is that? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, it's all me. Was that the dog's name? A big dog, and no, his breed. I have not heard of that. Let's see if we can. There we go. We're going to put this sucker away before it does fall. Then we will not only be out a tripod, we'd be out a phone. That would be terrible. What would I do? Goodbye, tripod. Argan says, I moved a year ago. I broke down in the middle of the desert. A nice couple let me stay with them and work on their farm while I got my car fixed. I loved working with their 12 Great Pyrenees. Wow. Wow. Well, I didn't want to play with their Great Pyrenees. I just wanted to spoil them and love on them and take them away from their job. Paul says, nice. Yes, that doesn't really happen anymore. So, wow, what a great experience for you. Kita says, that's really interesting. It is. It sounds like something out of a movie. They had over 150 chickens being guarded by their dogs. Beautiful animals. I agree. Really beautiful. Oh, and this one place I lived, well, I lived there for 10 years, so I saw a lot of Great Pyrenees go through. But the farmer had bought a younger dog, well, had bred a younger dog and was just training him. And it was so hard for me not to go love on that puppy. Kita says it does sound like a movie. Magic Dragon says giant mushroom seems happy, maybe a little confused. Kita says, I think she has a story. She does. Oh, not Baron. We had a dog named Baron too. Oh my gosh. Paul says, I just posted a pic of my dog named Baron. I'll have to check that out. Let me see. Oops, that's the wrong one. Oh, that would have been a disaster. That would have been just the sort of thing to happen to me this morning too. Pick up the wrong phone. Wow. I am just a tiny bit off today. Oh my goodness. Is that you with the puppy? Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Wow. Hmm. So cute. That must have been a lot of work keeping that dog's coat looking so pretty. Mm-hmm. All right. Rosie is back. Arkansas, how did you decide you wanted to live a farmer's lifestyle? It's just where I ended up. Honey, get a man. Hi, Ryan. Oh, hi, Matt. I missed a few things. Hi, Maddie. Maddie says, dropping a like, cat. Can't stop. Gotta drive. Much love to our beautiful friend. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Maddie. You too. Thank you for stopping as long as you did. You told him everything. Oh, Paul. Arkansas says, Ryan O'Neill. My my eyeballs itching. Ryan. Oh, rude and uncalled for. He was my best friend. Oh, Kita says, sorry, I missed it. I don't know if you missed anything. Usually I have Big Deborah here and I can say I don't have a man, I have a girlfriend, but she's disappeared. Cute noob, hello, how are you? I love that kitty. That's a really cute picture. Oh, you know what we can do? Let's do this. I kept forgetting. What's the date? The 4th? Say what? Who's the new Captain Underpants? It's just Miss Room. It's Miss Room who came over to hang out for a while. I was very lonely. I needed new friends. Dun, dun, dun. Just trying to see who got one. God made an example of me. That's William. William Hart. I've been thinking about you. Yay. Michigan Gun Dog. Yay. Sexy Pop Candy. Is that Pop Tart? Batgirl. I haven't seen her in forever. And the Stupid Man. I don't know that person. Awesome. Yay. That's always kind of fun. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do the other 5 now. Let's do it. All right. 7417 Kevin. Grandma of 3. I think I know her from Yogi. Just lovely Lydia. Aw, yay. Joy of fish keeping. Hello, yay. And Vincent. Okay, I know who Vincent is. Argan says, let's see if I can find it real quick. Here we go. Argan says, it's funny how we all just end up certain places. What you picture your life looking like in 10 years can be drastically different when that day comes. What a strange and rich thing it is to live. I agree. Yeah, I was been talking recently about how somebody told me I needed to start journaling again, and things would start coming back to me about how step by step things have happened, and there's like a line that shows you've been here to do this, like everything would fall into place. And I agree with you. Hi, Mr. Dollar City, how are you? Jack, are you making funny noises with your mouth? Sometimes I think he's pretending to be a puppy again because he'll be over there sucking. I'm like, what's that noise? He's definitely dreaming though. How are you, Mr. Dollar City? It's good to see you. Gotcha like a child. What is going on here? What were we gonna use? I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. How long until yogi? 35 minutes. That's if he's on time. I think it would be safer to 45 minutes. Argan says growing up, we had lots of cats. We knew they were dreaming of running because their little paws would twitch in their sleep. So adorable. Jack. Actually, Jack looks like he's cold, doesn't he? I don't know what I did with his little cape, though. What did I do with Jackie's cape? Somebody was wearing it yesterday. Or the day before. Mushroom Girl was wearing it. Rosie says he's never on time. He's not, but that's just his thing. If you know it, then he's never really late, right? I don't know what I did with it. Frustrating, Jack. I'd like to cover you up, buddy. Brandon, if you see way, that is okay. What did we do with Jack's blankie? I don't know. I did a lot of cleaning up. Would explain why I can't find anything. Rosie says I need breath work if he's not in a rush. You know he said to you he would always stop and do breath work with you, Rosie. Okay, Bubba. S. Kelly says, what type of sandwiches does the dog eat? Chicken. Chicken sandwiches. Of course. I thought my ladybug was dead, but I think she's moved since I said that. Rosie says, oops, I spoke too soon. Never mind, Magic. I see you with a big old smile on your in here when you come in here, Bridget. Did you win again? Please tell me you won again. I'm so sorry I didn't make it. Hi, Bridget. No, oh man. Aw. I tried so hard to stay up. Argan says, if you had all the resources and land you ever wanted available to you, what would you build? Paradise, duh. But I would definitely, all the resources, I don't even know how to dream like that. Yeah, I definitely build a community garden. Get back to some clean food. And I'd probably help a lot of homeless people out. Bridget says, I guess I can't win 2 weeks in a row. Well, maybe that just means that next week we're going to keep our fingers crossed. Bridget says, hi, Rosie. What would you do, Argan? Yogi comes on in 30 minutes, Rosie. That is Miss Shroom. I'm sorry. It's really hard to tell what she is without seeing her full. That's Miss Shroom. She is a go-go dancer. And she stole Debbie's boots and she's hanging out here for a while. Jack says he doesn't like it because he can't lay on her. And he's warming up a bit. And Mr. Possessive is the one who suggested we put something on her to cover her bits. Not that Miss Mushroom even has any bits. As my daughter told me, she also doesn't have feet, so she doesn't need boots. But this is my Mushroom, not anybody else's. Don't tell me. Are you better? Are you getting ready to fly? Rita says, good idea from him. Yes, it just turned everything up a whole notch. Jack agrees. This guy says, I Chinese me, buy your dog and cook soup. $55,000. That is the price on Jack's head. $55,000, and I turn my head away. Anthony says, describe the stuffed animal's smell. You know what? I can't smell anything. I haven't really been able to smell anything in a long time. Every once in a while, like recently, I started smelling laundry detergent. Kita says, I think of Mario Brothers when I see her. You know what? It didn't hit me, but you're right. Only they didn't really have legs. They just had, I guess her 2 legs are supposed to be her stump. I don't know. Bridget says, I get so angry when people talk about eating dogs. I know. And that's why they do it, because people get a reaction. I just think it's dumb. And I'd rather be your friend and talk about something fun, but it's okay. And a lot of people feel the same way you do, Bridget. Argan said, I'd build more or less the same, but with a dozen or more franchises of my favorite restaurant from back home. Their gumbo is to die for. Where is back home? Kita says, I can't smell either. Paul says, I smell cigarettes sometimes and you don't smoke. Like, do you smell around your house, Paul? Wait a minute. Anthony says, okay, so what does the stuffed animal taste like? I have not gone there. I mean, one day I might be desperate enough, but I still have stuff in the pantry. Yes, Paul says. Kita says, yes, I smell cigarettes. It's stanky. Me too. I can smell. There are certain things I can smell. But as a general rule, we talk about Jack having gas. Not a big deal. I can't smell it. William. William. Oh my gosh. I've been talking to you the past week, William. I'm sorry things aren't going great, but I love you. Yep. I've been feeling a need to just tell you I've been thinking about you, William. But Paul lives alone. Did your mom or dad smoke, Paul? No. Do you think you have remnants of something there that you're smelling the smoke? Argan says, I was born and raised in New Orleans. I lived there my whole life up until a year ago. Paul says, no idea. Interesting. Phantom smoke smells. I've heard about phantom smells. I guess I've heard both ways. Like it could be a quote unquote medical issue, or it could be you picking up on some otherworldly kind of things. Yaya. I don't know your name, but hello. What a cute baby. What made you move out of New Orleans? And how long? Well, I was wondering, were you there for Katrina? Haley loves this scent. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, Haley. Or is it? It is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kita says, yes, I smell my grandparents both passed. Oh. Argan says, what's a hobby you've always wanted to pick up but never did? Okay. I've never really had anything I really wanted to do that I've not done. But it's been very safe, tame stuff. But as I get older, I find other things. Hi, just lovely Lydia. Or just love Lydia. I'm sorry. Good morning. So anyways, since we moved to Tennessee, I wanted to go kayaking. So I bought a kayak and I love kayaking. And what else? My new thing that I really want to do is paramotoring. Like, I feel like my dreams of flying are very similar to paramotoring. Not like flying like an eagle through a sky, but like taking long flying jumps from mountaintop to mountaintop. And there's a guy who does that on YouTube in the Appalachian Mountains. That's what I want to do. That's my next thing. And I actually see a way I can do it. But I have to give up some things that represent safety to me. So I'm really excited though for this next couple of years. No, paramotoring. It's like putting a helicopter blade on your back and a parachute above you, and you fly. You fly/float. It's amazing. And they do it around here a lot. She says that sounds scary. It's not quite as scary as you would think. It doesn't, to me, doesn't feel as scary as maybe parasailing would feel a little more out of control to me. Paul says, you will do it, Kat. Yes, I know. I think I will. I'm really excited. But like I said, I still have that big fear about letting go of some stuff. And I think it's, I don't know. I'm giving myself some time. I'm really warming up to the idea. Bridget says, you go for it. I'll stay on the ground. Argan says, I was there for Hurricane Katrina. Fortunately, my family's home was spared, but many of my friends lost everything. And I moved to Utah for a better life. Paramotoring is huge here. Never saw it until now. Maybe it's just getting more popular. I guess I just never, it was never in my radar until the past couple of years. YouTube. Yep, I found it through YouTube. And they actually do what's called a moonshiners fly in Mountain City, which is close to me. And so I went there last year and I can't wait to go again this year. Now knowing that I'm really serious about it, I'd like to go and I'm just going to hang out and learn some stuff. Because everybody's very cool. They're very California laid back kind of people. Keita says, I'm with you. I'll stay on the ground too. Bridget says, I've never heard of it. Hi, lovely. Hey, just love Lydia. I'm so glad you got a membership. I don't offer a bunch. There's a few videos in there, but yay. Lovely says hello to Bridget. That's true. Me too, Bridget. I never see you in my lives anymore. Lovely must be really busy with her life. Paul's fear is yep. It rules us, right? Keita B says, have you done bungee jumping? No, I don't think I'd want to do bungee jumping. Lovely says, yeah, Bridget, I haven't been on YouTube. Ah, that's what it is. Well, I hope you've been disappeared because of something wonderful going on. Paul says, unfortunately, it does. Well, we've missed you and we've noticed your absence. Lovely. She says, yeah, been busy. And Bridget says, that's okay. And Rosie says, hi, lovely. Lovely says, ah, thank you. You're very welcome. Argan says, what's the hardest you've ever laughed? By the way, I was going to say for Katrina, we didn't make it to Mississippi. We made it to, or Louisiana. We made it to Gulfport, Mississippi was as far as we could go. From Florida, we came up to help. And we ended up at the Gulfport, Mississippi Kmart just as it was being robbed. It was quite a story. But yes, so many people lost so many stuff. And one of the things I noticed that came out of Katrina was the love. So many people who were not, didn't suffer, they came out of the war work to help people. And it was just a really beautiful, beautiful thing to see. And the hardest I've ever laughed with my girlfriend. We were switching drivers at a light as full grown adults who shouldn't have been doing stuff like that. Laughed so hard I peed myself. So fun. I think about it and I laugh. Lovely says, hi, Broken. Hi, Argan. Argan says, hello back. Oh, hi, Sniper. Good morning. Everybody's hello, Squirrel Sniper. How are you doing? Like a Chinese fire drill, Cat? Yes, but it was the first time I'd ever done anything like that. Rosie says driving scares me. Yes, yep. That's what it was, Bridget. Squirrel Sniper says he's up late. He's been up late, deep diving. You know, it's too bad. That was the last very close female relationship I had. And I miss her. I don't want to get back with her, but I do miss her. You know, I remember the good times and I can look at it fondly and say, I love you and thank you for being there for me at that time. So long, see ya. Kita says it ended badly. Yeah, she got sick and she just kind of changed. And I was not the very best friend, you know, and I admit that. I'm not a great friend. I'll let you down. I'm very selfish, self-centered. I want to do what I want to do. I'm a terrible friend. So I really do take full responsibility. But she ended up being unkind to my kids. And you know, when you get nasty with somebody's kids, it's over. You like cut ties. Rosie says, I don't know how you people drive. Rosie, I understand. Um, Depends on where I'm at. I'm like living in the kind of the country where everything is 35 miles an hour. So to get on an interstate where you're driving 70, 75, it's terrifying. Rosie, I know how I am. I'd like to be better. Right, Waveland didn't make it. I think that's where we were headed to was Waveland, as a matter of fact. Golf Park got hit very hard. Waveland was basically leveled. Very tragic. But what you said about the love is true. There was so much solidarity all over after the storm. It was beautiful to see. Oh my God, Paul. Wow. I had a guy run a red light, hitting me and tearing my car in half. Wow. Horrible. Rosie says being in a car just sitting there scares me. Paul says I walked away unhurt. Oh my gosh. I won't say that anymore, Rosie. But, you know, for somebody like Carl, who very, very much depends on his friends to be there when he needs them, and he feels like he needs them a lot more than he really does, first off. But for someone like him, I know I'm going to let him down. I am not going to make your every live stream. Doesn't mean I don't love you. But I feel bad about stuff like that. Lovely says heading out now. Good night on my side. Good night, Lovely. Thank you for coming. Wow. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, Lovely. That was very sweet. Argan says, glad you weren't injured, Paul. No doubt. Wow. That's craziness. Yes, we love you, Lovely. Love you, Lovely. And Argan says, good night, Lovely. And she says, love y'all too. Kita also says good night to Lovely. Is our friend Amanda still around? Amanda Q. Lovely says good night, Argan and Kita. Paul says, I've had so many near-death experiences that should have killed me, but I'm still here. Do you think about that? You heard me talk about my brother. He's had several. And I want to ask you, Paul, do you remember any experiences where you were talking to somebody? Maybe not of this world? I just feel, yes. I just feel like somebody like you, I mean, you keep coming back, so you have a mission, a purpose, something. Wish I knew what it was. I'm like that too. I wish I knew what my purpose was. But I feel like Keita says, oh my God, I have had so many near death experiences. Really? Wow. I should start interviewing you guys. Oh, Skull Sniper says, same here, Paul. Many OBEs. Wow, you guys. Magic Dragon says, I am on the mission to Saturn. Is there a mission to Saturn? Or are you doing that on your own? Rosie says, Paul, don't remind me. Please, me too. And Paul says, I'm so sorry, Rosie. Argan says, what does a perfect day look to you? Look, a lazy river day, sunshine, a fishing pole in the water. Paul says, I apologize. No, I think it's important that you guys talk and listen. You obviously are not alone because you brought it up in a lot of people, Paul. Mr. Possessive, Shrim's looking sexy AF today. Right. Don't apologize, Paul. I think it's important that, you said something and then all these people said, me too, me too, me too. And one thing I noticed, Keita says, I totaled 5 cars before 20. Wow. Um, is that you guys carry a lot of pain. And I'm pulling that just from the little bit I know about you guys and what I do know about my brother. My brother covers up his pain and addiction, but he talked to Jesus in one of his out of body experiences. Keita says, we are here for a reason, yes. Bridget says, I've been in a few accidents that should have killed me too. Argan says, for what in your life do you feel most grateful? You, and um, what is your perfect kind of day, Argan? Grateful? Yeah, people. People showing me things that I couldn't see by myself. Rosie says, yeah, if that van hit me and my mom, I would have never came out alive if my mom didn't speed up. It was too much trauma. Oh, I'm not seeing everything, but that's okay. Skull Cypress is blonde. You didn't last long on Stinkbug's live stream, so be good and you're welcome here. Bridget says, I've never been injured in a car accident, believe it or not. Kita B says, waking up is a blessing. Oh, Blonde just said nice song. Yeah, and it's not like we are inviting some things to be said, okay? So we are very aware. We should have gotten a thong song though. Karen. Good morning, everyone. We are back. Your friends Karen and Emily, my Chihuahua dog. Have a wonderful day and take care, everyone. Karen, I'll pull you up and I'll go over and check you out today, my friend. Paul is sending some love to everyone that's dealing with things. Paul, did you answer me about the picture of the dog? Was that you? That was you with your dog. Rosie says, my first ever car accident was a drunk driver. Oh, Squirrel Sniper says, my perfect kind of day is not falling through the air at 40 foot. But what about the effects of that? Would you rather not have had the effects of it? Hi, Anna. Paul says, yes, it was. My friend William Hart says, it is for the best. I was ignored. Take care, everyone. You weren't ignored. Maybe you weren't listening. Maybe, William, you didn't hear me calling out to you and talking to you. Besides the first time I saw you, I have been talking to you a couple times throughout the live stream. And when I haven't seen you, I talk to you. So don't ever think you're ignored or forgotten, my friend. I love you. I love you so damn much, William. Rosie says, thinking about it gives me anxiety. And Anna says, how are you this morning, Kat? I am seeing purpose in so many things, Anna. How are you? Paula says, I'm glad you're alive, Rosie. Me too. Anna says, good morning, Mr. Possessive. Argan says, my perfect day would be spent outdoors in the springtime. It doesn't matter what I'd be doing as long as it's April to early May with a gentle breeze flowing. Thank you, Kita. Kita says, you are loved. Magic Dragon says, love loves. Well, do you know our friend William's last name is William Hart? I don't think names are accidents either. Bridget says, where has Daniel been lately? I asked the same question. It's only been about 3 days, but I know he was very into it was his birthday, and I don't know if he got new games or the new gaming system, but I know he's playing with his game a lot. So I'm hoping that's what's up. Argan, I don't know about that, my most treasured memory. I question everything I think I remember, so. What about you? Rosie says, thanks, Paul. Wish I did too. And Anna is good. You're welcome, Anna. William says, oh, then I am sorry, Kat. I don't know what being loved is supposed to feel like. I have been deceived by the notion of humans valuing love, but they value control over others in my experience. I know. You got to get out of that situation if you haven't already, my friend. I was talking about doing things that are scary and leaving our safety nets, and how I've got this big chance to do some things I've always wanted to do. Like, it makes my heart just so excited thinking about it. But to do that right now, what I can see, the only way I can do this thing is to give up something that's been very precious to me that represented safety. But maybe that's not it. Maybe I don't have to give it up. We'll see. But life can be freaking scary, and it's the fear that controls us. And controlling people are ruled by fear also, William. Mr. Possessive says, my most treasured memories are all the times I've gotten to make people happy. Nice. William, Squirrel Sniper says, hey, William. Everybody's saying good morning, William. I've really missed you. Rosie, you've got 3 minutes. 2 minutes, plus whatever he's late. I was supposed to go over there and pull up what's her name's name, and then I saw William and got sidetracked a little bit. Did you say good morning, Magic? Magic Dragon. Good morning, Magic Dragon. Rosie says, love you, Paul. Aw. Wait a minute. Argan says, my most treasured memory is meeting my girlfriend for the first time after dating long distance. I drove several hours to see her. We spent the day walking and talking. I remember every detail. Wow, that is really, really beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. That means a lot to me. That was something I needed to hear, Argan. So thank you. Really beautiful. Paul says fear, an acronym, face everything and rise. I know it's easier said than done. Yep. Argan says, good morning, Anna, and hope you're doing well. Bridget says there's a good speech towards the end of Disney's Descendants 3, and part of it goes, you can't live in fear because it doesn't actually protect you from anything. Yes, I love that. Thank you, Bridget. And Mr. Possessive says, Bridget, yeah, it really just holds you back. And Rosie says, are you joining Yogi today? Yes, I might be late, but I will be there. I want to put his link up too. The revolution, hello. Look at Jack's face. You can just see enough. Oh, he hit it. What? Funny boy. Here. Rosie says you're also late like Yogi. I stay late. I'm early to the party and I stay late and help clean up. Squirrel Sniper says fear will block your intuition. Yes. Like my intuition says, go fly, cat. Go fly. Go do it. But my fear is like, oh, but. And it's not the fear of flying, it's the fear of letting go of something. Kina says he's always peeking. He does seem to be. Jack really is my little guardian. Mr. Possessive says he's sleeping the way I want to be. LOL. Jet lag can be so brutal. Did you get out? Where are you at now? You're going to be like my friend Basleo. Where in the world are you at now? So it is 5:01, but we have not gotten the notification yet that he's live. But I was going to put his thing up here. Yes, I was. Let me get that done. Argan says, if you didn't live where you are now, where would you want to live instead? Somewhere tropical. Somewhere where it says 70 to 80 degrees, 85, with water. Yes, warm and water. And yes, that's where I would like to be. A tropical island. What about you, Argan? Hi, Real Fishy. Rosie says, I'm never late unless I'm busy. Oh, Mr. Possessive says, yes, we made it to Berlin. Not all of us, and the show is still canceled, but Paris is still on for now. For now, rest and sightsee. LOL. Good for you. Yay. Rick says, wake that fool. He's awake. Bridget says, you're in Germany. Cool. That is so cool. Very, very cool. Living the life. Mr. Possessive says, yes, Bridget, it's a blast. You know who's in Germany? Marlon. Our friend Marlon is in Germany. Who else? Anna, you're not in Germany, right? Well, Fishy says, blessings to everyone from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Have a wonderful day. Sent to you from the South. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Real Fishy's kind of living the life. There's nothing like a South Carolina sunset over the water. And our friend Real Fishy is out there doing it. Yeah, South Carolina sunsets, something else, let me tell you. Shout outs to Marlon, yes. Aryan says, I'd live anywhere with a Mediterranean climate. Utah's pretty, but it gets way too cold during the winter for my liking. Oh my gosh. So is your girlfriend there in Utah with you? Rosie says, Jack, I love you. Bridget, you don't know that? Oh, so exciting, right? Rosie says, if I can just hug Jack, I'll feel better for the most part. He would let you, for sure. He would love that. All right. Today is lesson 63, I think. Is it 63? Little worthless. Man, I wish you could have hung out and said hi, made friends. It would have been nice. Um, Here we go. Hey, Paul, if you're ever home, Yogi goes live 5 a.m., 1 p.m., 5:25 p.m. If you ever want to come hang out or just have a listen, wake up, you dirty rat. Wake up, you dirty rat. I didn't get the rest. It was almost like a gangster movie, right? Need a gun. Wake up, you dirty rat. I'm telling you right now, empty your pockets. Mr. Possessive says, I'll be the dirty rat. Jack's just like, whatever, Mom. He's so used to my garbage. So used to it. All right, let's check on him. Rosie says, see you at Yogi's. Yes, ma'am. I will see you there. Paul says, I listened once. Was it all you needed? He actually has some really lovely guests. One of my favorite was Julie last night. Just wonderful. Mr. Possesses his definition of unbothered. Bridget, are you gonna go live or no? I will run your bingo in the living room. We'll do team rewatch. I'm in for breath work. I think everything breaking on me this morning is a good sign. I could use some breath work. It's over your head. Oh, I understand that. I'm starting to sound like him. I can understand that. Oh, stop that cat. Bridget says, oops, I haven't eaten or gotten tomorrow's quotes ready. Well, you better go. I'm a pro at procrastinating. Me too, for sure. That's why I'm going to spend all morning and evening cleaning because I've had all this time and it's not done. Argan says she lives in Texas. We stopped dating a few years back. It was a mutual decision and a clean break. She has a beautiful family now, and I couldn't be happier for them. Aw. Utah is amazing, really beautiful, but I agree with you, the too cold. They told me Tennessee wasn't as cold as it is, but they lied, huh, Jack? Jack loves the beach, don't you? He got to go to the beach for the first time last year. He said it was pretty great. Bridget says, I don't want to go until you end. FOMO. Funny. Look at Jack looking at you like, what? Mr. Possessive says Utah is beautiful. Those Mormons know how to get down, lol. I have a brother. I have four brothers, but only two left. And one brother is, they're just so opposite. One's like a banker, and he loves Utah. He goes skiing with his boys once a year. He lives that kind of life. Why are you licking the bed, you goofy boy? Mr. Possessive says, that's a fun life. I guess. Boy. Argan says, Mr. Possessive, they sure do. The dance halls are packed every Friday night. Never seen so many people cut a rug. Wow. Nice. What else do I know of Utah? Oh, there's been some TV shows where people. Oh, Jackie, you are very cute. Mr. Possessive says Argan, right? Ha ha ha. Hey, Argan, I'm really glad you came in and we got to start to get to know you. I hope you come back. I try to do this every morning, same time. Yes, Mr. Possessive, that's exactly. There was the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City plus another Bravo show where they had a ski resort, younger people, younger single people. Rosie says Yogi is late. I know, I'm waiting. I have him up. Is it 10 minutes yet? Yes, it's 10 minutes. So he should be coming on any moment now. Rosie says, I always gotta say how cute our Jackie boy is. Sometimes I can just be over here yapping away, and then I look at him, I'm like, oh, you're just the cutest thing. You watch Bravo? I love it. I used to. I stopped because it took up way too much of my time. I'm like, if I'm going to be addicted to something, it's going to be that kind of TV. I can get lost and waste so much time. There's our Yogi. Um, that's all Jack, Bridget. Okay, guys, it is Yogi, Yogi, Yogi time. Trash reality TV is the best. I agree. But I also have a strong belief now that if you don't want it in your life, don't be watching it on TV. So, Argan says I subscribed. I'd like to come back sometime. Seems like y'all have a good community here. We do. I'm very, very lucky. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. William, Carl, I love you guys so much. Know that I'm thinking about you guys and sending you love. And everybody else, have a great dang day. We'll see you later.